All right, everybody. I think we are live. All right. Kimberly Maska here. You're a fearless leader and a founder of Spiritual Biz Bootcamp. And I want to talk today about these like little poverty patterns that run in our subconscious that are keeping us from living our purpose. And it's quite a fascinating thing to watch with the clients and people that I know want to step out and really want to be living their purpose and be spiritual entrepreneurs and use their spiritual gifts to change the planet. And yet, these little thought patterns that are running in the back of their mind are actually keeping them from fully stepping out. And it's really heartbreaking, I think, because if you are watching me, you probably have these spiritual gifts. You've got a lot of gifts that you've been tapping into, been using probably your entire life. And you have a purpose. There's something that you're supposed to be doing, that you're supposed to be serving the planet in a amazing way. But what I find happens is that people start to let these little patterns of poverty, these subconscious patterns that are running through their head, keep them exactly where they are. And there's no need to do that, because if you're letting the patterns of poverty, these little subconscious things that run in your mind, if you're letting that keep you where you are, all you're doing is you're forgetting how powerful you are, because you are so incredibly powerful. And when we allow our subconscious to take over and keep us stuck where we are, we know we have a major problem. So then how do we get rid of these patterns of poverty, right? And these little, again, subconscious programs that are running in our mind that are keeping us where we are. These are the programs that make us think like, oh, it's okay to live a mediocre life. Oh, it's okay to, work a job that doesn't fulfill my purpose. It's okay to have to work just to get a paycheck. We see that all the time, and so many of us have experienced it. I know I've experienced it myself over time, is that, you end up taking the job because, well, it pays the bills. But that's not how we're meant to live here. We are not meant to be here just to pay the bills. We are here to thrive. We are here to do amazing things on this planet. And if we're going to allow our subconscious mind, these patterns of poverty, to keep us where we are, we're never going to move from where we need to be. So we need to break these patterns. So how do you break the patterns? You break the patterns by replacing those poverty patterns with what I call prosperity patterns. So these prosperity patterns are changing the way you think. It's changing your subconscious so that you can really get out there and shift who you are, and to the point where scarcity and being afraid of money and is money coming in, that it just no longer exists for you. That truly you are so in alignment with source and so trusting in the process and have this deep belief in the process that you don't have to worry about it anymore. So these patterns of prosperity are little tidbits of what we do. It's more than just meditation. Meditation is a huge part of your life, and it should be something that you're doing every day. But in addition to that, it needs to be this idea of taking these little tidbits of prosperity and bringing them into your life every day. Something as simple as money flows freely to me. I know I will always have enough money. Infinite intelligence will always deliver to me. Something where you're focusing on replacing those poverty patterns and putting in a pattern of prosperity. So begin to focus on these little pieces, these little tidbits that will help you shift, because it's the little things that help you shift. Sometimes we want to jump into a whole new way of thinking and we get caught and we get stuck. So it's an everyday step. It's the little baby steps we take every single day to replace those poverty patterns with prosperity patterns so that you can live the life you are meant to live. So begin to focus on that every day. Just something easy, something like money flows freely to me every day. Infinite intelligence is organizing all of my financial books and situations. And everything I do is the divine action of source and creates prosperity. Simple little phrases like that, bring them into your meditation every single day, and you will begin to change your poverty patterns so that you can have the confidence and the certainty to know that you can create money, which means that you can step out as a spiritual entrepreneur and begin to change the world. All right, guys, I am going to sign off from here. You have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.